My milkshake brings all the boys to the yard.
Mic check.
1, 2.
It's not
3, 4.
It's acting weird.
1, 2. 1, 2. Can't you see I've got my mouth open? I hear it all. Tiger's got a bug on his hat.
Tiger's got a bug.
You will never ever stop us. We gon' take this podcast to the top. Drop it in your face. You will never ever stop us. We gon' take this podcast to the top. Drop it. Drop it. Drop it. Episode 15, what I'm gonna do with the beat so pristine. Same thing I did when I met my wife and she said no to me, but I kept persisting. I'm on this thing, kinda like white on rice on victory, I'm insisting. God is my witness, we gon' take this to the top, thank goodness I'm on his team. I'm inflicting pain in the belly of the devil with the knife and I won't stop twisting. I'm depicting a deputy David Goliath situation, I hope you're listening. If you're predicting we're gonna give up or fail, we ain't even once thought about quitting. I'm committing to this till heaven or hell, episode 15, now transmitting. Drop it, you will never ever stop us. We gon' take this podcast to the top. Drop it in your face. You will never ever stop us. We gon' take this podcast to the top. Drop it, drop it, drop it.
Welcome back to the RTB podcast. Should have cleared my throat first. Should have thrown that first. It's 15 minutes past the hour here in partly cloudy North Alabama. I'm sitting at this door table with a few freaking friends of mine. To my left, old Pat's here with his big bag of facts.
Hey.
To my right, Deputy Dave.
Let's get it.
A.K.A. Cuffs. A.K.A. the one and only 5-0. That's not true.
What happened?
No, there's plenty of us.
There's a lot of cops out there. Shout out to the cops.
5-0.
Shout out to the robbers also. Giving cops jobs.
Well,
Ooh,
job security.
You didn't think about that, did you?
All the time.
Oh. Here at the Rock the Bleed Studios podcast, we know your time is valuable and you don't have very much of it to waste. Because life is so short, you know?
Time is the most valuable thing.
Indeed.
Yeah, and you don't have a lot to waste, so thanks for wasting it with us. Because the Lord knows the more times you waste on us, the more millions of dollars that floods through our bank accounts, like the Mississippi River during rainy season.
It's true.
Just swimming in money. We owe it all to you, but if you try to take us in, see if Dave don't taser you to death. We're keeping it all. Anyway, I never figured out why episode 14 didn't make it on Spotify. I got several mad emails about it. I'm sorry, we don't have an IT guy. There's no one I could turn to for answers.
You.
It is what it is.
You're the IT guy.
I don't know. I'm not it. It's not me.
Did you get angry emails from Spotify or just listeners?
So many emails from listeners. Mad. We're the podcast this week.
Where's episode 14?
We want it. And if there was a 13.5 and 14.5, we didn't get that either. Stay tuned. Or find a different streaming device. Okay, with no more dues, I dude you enough. Let's pod with a rod. Let's pod out with our rods out.
No, put your rod away.
Y'all are getting yours out?
You got a little red lipstick poking out over there. What's going on?
Put it back.
Oh, man.
Okay.
Man, I just got secondhand embarrassment over it.
For me?
Yeah.
Don't worry, I had it firsthand. It's way worse. And it's very hot in here.
It is.
Maybe that's it.
Who's going to go to the thermostat? We don't have many people to talk
Deputy
to.
Dave. You're closest.
What's it on, 70?
Yeah.
Snuck that down to about 44. No, just kidding.
67?
That's fine.
Yeah.
67. Oh. Netflix and chill. Oh, we were supposed to watch a movie, huh?
I watched it.
I watched it.
You only had like 2 weeks to watch it.
Yeah, we skipped last week. It's not my fault.
Yeah, we skipped last week because we were going to wait on the other guys to show up and so we could get their reviews too. And
They probably haven't
they
watched
didn't
it
show
either.
up the next week either.
Yeah, we don't have other guys anymore.
Good.
No.
Riddance.
No. Another turning point for stuck in the... Is that song?
For stuck in the road.
I think that's Friends.
So no one told you life was gonna be this way.
Isn't that the Friends song?
Your job's a joke, you broke. Your love life's DOA.
That's Dead on Arrival. Seems like you're always stuck in
second gear.
No,
When
we
it hasn't been
harmonized.
your day, your week, your month, or even your year, but I'll be there for you.
Why are y'all looking right at me?
Because you're not helping. If you would help, we would just look into the air.
I can't.
We could all sing together.
I don't sing.
Into the air.
So you think Quozo didn't show up because I asked him to do an intro?
No.
Put him on the spot, did you?
No, he just,
He's a pretty decent rapper.
he's,
So
moving today or
figured
something.
he would like do an intro
He said, not coming.
every now and then.
And I called him out in the group chat.
He tried to text you out of the group.
Yeah, he didn't want to get bombarded with... What'd you say?
What the
Reamed.
So you want to hear about my trip?
Yes.
Oh, did you go on a trip?
I did go on a trip.
Traveling.
Traveling. It's 4 days. It's pretty good. Went to Charlotte.
Where'd you leave from?
Left out of Huntsville.
Did you see my house from the airplane?
No, I did not.
Shoot.
Probably did, but it was really cloudy the day I left, so.
Yeah.
You were going to Charlotte from Huntsville?
Mm-hmm.
So how would he see your house?
Well, do you know where the airport is?
Yeah.
I see every plane that lands there.
What about the ones that come from the south?
They still have to turn around and
I
get
thought
right
you
with
meant
the
like, did
runway.
he fly over your house?
Unless it's really windy, then they're landing from the south. Yeah, he did fly over my house.
Yeah. We
I
flew
could
to
show you
Atlanta.
Oh.
Oh, you didn't tell me that.
Yeah,
So you
went-
didn't go over my house.
Went from Huntsville to Atlanta,
What the?
and then Atlanta to Charlotte.
Pat, I didn't show you on a map where Charlotte is. Atlanta's south. Charlotte's east.
Yeah.
And the airport's west of here. So he would have had to come over me. Don't make me get the maps.
All right, forget it. Proceed. Dave.
Anyway, Charlotte.
So yeah, went to Charlotte. Got to hang out with a bunch of my army buddies. It was a good time.
Juarez.
Yeah, Juarez was there. I sent you a picture.
Mm-hmm.
He's
I
now.
wanted to call him something else. Did he have a nickname?
I don't know. His name's
Also
Damien.
I also wanted to hug him.
Do you like his hair?
Yeah.
You can believe how long his hair is?
I'd
Crazy.
rather it be the way it was.
Yeah. I told him he didn't look right.
What are y'all talking about?
Juarez.
Do you remember Juarez when I brought him home?
He sounded like it's a turtle. Remember when I brought home that turtle?
No.
Hey, from Mexico. But yeah, so they brought my entire army, or not my entire army unit, my company back together.
Miss
So,
you, Juarez.
4 platoons. Even the guys that, well, not everybody. I think there was like 120 dudes or 125 dudes on my deployment. We lost 5, and then when we got home, 5 more committed suicide.
Holy shoot.
So however many that leaves, there was 100 of us there. So
Mm.
like 15 guys couldn't show up or something like that.
Wow.
But that was the whole point of bringing us together, was to bring awareness to veteran suicide stuff and things like that. And it was provided by Independence Fund, that's what it's called.
The non-profit.
Yeah, the non-profit organization that paid all this money to bring us together. Like, their main service is they take these wheelchairs that are more like tanks, and they provide them to soldiers that have lost limbs, that, you know, guys that are used to being outdoors and going hunting, going to the beach, hiking, things like that.
Oh, four-wheel drive.
Yeah, it's got tracks on it, like
Track wheel drive.
Yeah, they're pretty awesome. They brought some out and let us play with them and all this other stuff. But
Wow.
But that's how they got their start. And the actual CEO of the company, her name's Sarah Verardo, and her husband Mike was in my unit, and he lost one of his limbs, and the company provided him with one of these chairs, and I guess she got involved, and she's kind of worked her way up.
Cool.
But then that's kind of how they got their start, and now they're kind of branching out into doing this kind of stuff where they bring units that suffered heavy casualties back together.
Mm-hmm.
Because a lot of guys lose touch. We don't all talk. You know, it's kind of.
Was it fun?
It was fun.
Meeting back up with everybody?
It was. There was a bar inside the hotel, and we drank them out of beer the first night that we were there.
Nice.
They had to start serving alcohol at beer prices. They were not happy with us.
Wait, is that a rule?
I guess.
I've never been outside the airport in Charlotte, but I imagine it's a pretty fun city.
Yeah, it was a good time. Everything, because we were like right in the middle of downtown. Everything was within walking distance for the most part, but they provided every event that we went to. The food was catered, the alcohol was catered, and then the only thing that we had to do, like mandatory wise, was 2 hours a day we had to get in our groups and we had to sit down and talk to, you know, like therapists and stuff like that, and do the kumbaya hug thing. And
Did you some good food?
it was all good. Like, I probably gained like 30 pounds while I was there.
Doubt it. Anybody get rowdy?
Welcome to
Yeah, somebody stole a dog.
Man,
There was
that's a shootable offense in my opinion.
well, apparently this dog was being mistreated, so they rescued it in their mind.
Well, don't say stole.
Well, that's
rescued.
You're not good enough for this dog. I'm keeping it.
yeah. There was a women's independence conference or something that was going on at the same hotel that we were in. They didn't like us too much.
Were y'all catcalling them?
Some people were, yeah, they didn't like that, and there was some words exchanged. Some guys puked in some potted plants in the lobby. They puked in the elevators.
Our country's in good hands.
Yeah. They told us that they told the police that we were going to be there, so if they saw, like, we were supposed to wear they gave us shirts to wear, so the cops knew if they saw us like staggering around drunk, like, hey, pick us up and take us back to the hotel, not to jail.
Like a turtle. Send me back to where I came from.
Yeah. But yeah, if you're ever looking for a charity to donate to, the Independence Fund is definitely
Doing something good.
Yeah, top flight. Go ahead and give them all your monies.
Give them your monies. Wait, where can they find that at?
They have a Facebook and an Instagram and a Twitters.
Are we getting paid for this?
I don't know. They're non for profit, so.
Yeah, but we are for profit.
Yeah, well, I'm sure down the road they'll throw
I'm
some
getting
bomb.
paid.
You are?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, technically, I guess they already paid me.
Yeah.
So they took me whitewater rafting.
Wait, what kind of whitewater?
It's a indoor park. Well, it's not indoor. It's an outdoor park. Like, it's a big complex that they built, and it's kind of like a figure eight. And on one side you have 1 and 2 rapids, and on the other side you have 3 and 4 rapids.
But are you in like a raft?
Yeah, you're in a raft.
Like
Or you can do
8-person raft?
Yeah, ours was 6.
Did you have a guide?
Yeah, our guide got thrown out because all of us weighed more than him. So when we'd hit waves,
Bounce.
the front would always tip.
Old trampoline effect.
Yeah, and he got catapulted over the top of us.
Oh no. But it's kind of a controlled environment, right?
It is.
There's no rocks that he's hitting his head on.
No, there's rocks. They just they can move the rocks, so they can change everything about the stuff.
The V's and stuff.
Mm-hmm. It's pretty
flow
nuts.
of the river flow of the river.
Yeah.
Pat, quit watching that
So the
golf.
last hole is almost over.
Who was on the last hole?
It's the Tiger.
Who's winning?
Tiger.
Was the water cold or was it heated?
It wasn't cold, but it wasn't heated. So I guess because the pumps that turn it, the pumps get hot, so it kind of heats the water. When we went, it was like 51 degrees, but the water was like 60. So
Oh, the water was warmer than the temp.
yeah, but you're in a bowl, so there's no wind that can get to you.
What kind of bowl?
Like, just the whole complex is down in a bowl. Like, you come in and you park, and then when you walk, you have to go downstairs to the front entrance.
It's like a underground, but not underground, just below ground
below,
level.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And they said they did that on purpose.
Like the pit.
So you can you can go there like almost all year round.
Yeah, because caves stay the same temperature.
Yeah. But we also threw axes.
Axe throwing?
Yeah.
Like civil axe throwing?
Mm-hmm.
Or, right.
Well, they were more like hatchets. We were throwing at targets, not people.
Okay. I see a bunch of drunkies going down the street with axes.
That was the only day that they didn't allow us to drink.
I wonder why.
No drinking before axe throwing.
Well, at the axe throwing place, they actually had beer. Like, they had 24-ounce cans of PBR. Like, everybody was like, I want that. And they said, no, not today. Oh.
After it was over?
No, like at the beginning there.
No, I mean after it was over, did you get one?
Oh yeah. Everybody was walking out of the place.
Did you have your own hotel, or were you bunking with other?
So they put 2 of us to a room unless you wanted to be by yourself. They'd put you by yourself. Yeah. Me and my friend Chase, we went on 2 deployments together. We bunked up.
Shout out to Chase.
Yeah.
I've never met you, but you're okay in my book.
Yeah. Chase is in
unless
Texas.
you're the one that stole the dog.
No.
Don't steal no dogs, Chase.
What else did we do?
Unless it's being neglected, then rescue it.
Whitewater rafting, axe throwing. We did a lot of stuff, man. They had a lot of stuff crammed in there.
Give me like when you woke up, I'm hungry.
You wake up.
What are you gonna eat?
You go downstairs and they had like the most incredible breakfast every morning.
Not just a continental.
No, like
a continental breakfast is like bagels.
Yeah.
That's what we advertise, free continental breakfast. Pat.
But usually you don't get
That was
bagels.
so loud.
It's just cereal.
Really?
Like most continental breakfasts. Yeah.
Well, sometimes they got like a banana,
Yeah, fruit.
a couple
It's all junk. I need meat.
little things of yogurt.
Hey, yogurt's pretty good.
Yeah.
They had
underrated.
waffles and pancakes every day.
Yogurt's underrated.
Ham, bacon, yogurt. They had all the stuff.
Did you have to
That's
make your own
nice.
waffles?
No, they were already like they had a guy that was there doing it.
Good.
Yeah.
Because I don't trust myself.
Did they have an omelet guy?
No, they didn't have an omelet guy.
Have you ever had an omelet guy before?
Mm-hmm.
It's nice.
I don't like omelets anymore.
Really?
I don't like my eggs that cooked.
Tell them not to cook them so much.
Yeah, but I want them running, so
Oh, you just
what good
want
would that
everything.
do?
I mean, you just got to get the right stuff in there.
What if I ordered I'll have a Western omelet over easy. It just comes out all a pile of stuff and runny eggs.
So we'd have this awesome breakfast, and then we'd go
Yes.
in, and this is like the first hour, 2 hours, whatever that you're awake, and then at 10 to 12, we would have to talk to like the shrinks or talk amongst ourselves and figure out how to help other veterans that are suffering with PTSD and things like that.
Did the shrink ever get in your head? You'd be like, "Hey,
No,
I never told you that."
That was the one complaint that we all had. Like, so the shrink that they brought us was like the nerdiest guy,
Like Frasier.
worse than Frasier.
I love Frasier.
He had a real high pitched voice, and he'd be like, "All right, guys, so what hurts? Tell me what hurts." Yeah,
Like not qualified to
Yeah.
work on.
no, you're gonna have to bring us a manly.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we ended up doing most of like because he had sheets that he was supposed to go over. We just kind of took the sheets from him and did it ourselves.
We'll handle this.
Yeah. And then from there we would go and shower and then go. The first day we went whitewater rafting, drank some beer, did zip lines and rock
Zip
wall.
lines.
Yeah, like it was an entire complex. They got all kinds of stuff.
Oh, in the same whitewater.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
And went from there.
I'm going.
Should we go?
Which
Should we go back?
I brought brochures and stuff. Like you
Yeah.
can.
I'm going.
But from there we went and had lunch, and then got on the bus and went to Topgolf. And we were at Topgolf from 6 o'clock to midnight.
How do you top golf that much?
I got real good with my wedge, like just incredible.
It's like, I guess with that many people, you're not actually swinging that often.
Well, we had
A lot of bays.
So there was 100 of us. I think we had 50 bays. So
Golly.
guys were spread out everywhere.
That's expensive too.
Yeah, I have no idea how much money these people spent. But the whole time that we were there, our beer was paid for. Any food that we wanted was paid for.
Where do they get their money if they're non-profit?
So they get it from donations and
That's
government fund. Well, it's only,
That's profit.
but they this is where they spend it on us.
Yeah,
Like they
they
pretty much
don't-
give the money away.
I want to be a non-profit.
Yeah,
Even
even
spend it on us.
even non-profits, they still make money. Like Hemsey and Huntsville, they're a non-profit.
Some people, very few people of the company make money.
Yeah, like your CEOs, like your board members.
Okay, listeners, this podcast is now a non-profit.
Send us your money, and we will take you out to do stuff.
Send me an email telling me how much money you want to PayPal me, and then we will take ourselves out to do things with you.
Yeah, like
We will hang out with you.
On the podcast when you listen to us. But we'll be doing fun things with your money. so you can listen to us do fun things.
And then we'll tell the stories of it.
We know you don't have time to do it, but we do.
We'll make time.
Yeah. Send us your money and tell us where to spend it.
It's a bold strategy, but it'll work.
We'll see how it pays off. Hope it pays off. So then, how was your flight?
My flight was pretty good. The flight to Charlotte was much better than the flights coming home because I had a window seat the whole time. On the way back, I had an aisle seat, and it seemed like every plane I was on had a screaming child, and not like a small child, like an 8-year-old.
8-year-olds are the worst.
It's true. I don't have an 8-year-old, so
Yeah.
it'll be like another year.
Are you worried?
No.
It's gonna be bad.
Nah.
8-year-olds are the
My
worst.
kids are good.
I always say that.
Why?
It's not for profit. It's a non-profit statement. That's how you know it's real. Because I ain't making money. What good is it for me to say that? Just spitting the truth. Get that encyclopedia. Look up 8-year-olds. Definition. Worst.
No.
Pronunciation.
Now Hazel is 2, and there's actually a thing called terrible 2s. So that's the thing.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is that when they're like testing their boundaries and stuff?
It's just like when they're really
Does it have to rhyme?
coming into the
Or
world.
be an alliteration? I could probably think of
Yes.
one.
You have to do one for 8 right now. Go.
8s are great. Shoot.
It's not alliteration either.
Oh. Okay.
How about Elite 8?
Incredible 8s.
Nope.
I don't know any E words.
You can't think of a terrible word that starts with E.
Ears.
All right.
Ears are 8. How many kids do you have if you have 8 ears?
4.
No, I mean, if you had 8 ears. You're like a spider.
Oh man.
You could have 1,000,000 babies. You ever kick a spider and it turns out it wasn't a spider, it was just 1,000,000 babies?
No. I've seen the babies on the mom's back.
Yeah,
Spider babies.
true.
That is the most terrifying thing ever.
You're like, oh, look at this little spider, and you kick it, and next thing you know, it's 4 million little spiders.
Then you just start jumping up and down on all of them.
No, you run, because you know that they could get inside the treads of your shoes and sneak around to the side of your foot
Mm-hmm.
and inflict pain inside of
Never
your
thought of
ankle.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, you never tried to kill a bunch of ants on concrete?
Yeah.
You ever seen that movie? They're just going inside the treads like, oh, clear.
The movie Ants.
Maybe.
A Bug's Life.
Yeah, that one. I think they came out around the same time.
They did.
Which one's better? Let's
Probably
watch them
Bug's
this week.
Life.
I don't know. I think Ants was underrated.
Yeah, A Bug's Life was more colorful.
Yeah.
What?
And Ants was like kind of a dark.
Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah.
I gotta watch them.
There were slaves and military and wars and
Yeah.
So real.
basically the world.
So real life.
But all
It's
the
kinda
colors
like-
were like dark brown and black.
Yeah.
And,
But
Well, ants are not colorful.
It's kind of like the Wizard of Oz was
Documentary.
kind of based on like what was going on in America. Each character represented something in America. Like,
Do you believe that Pink Floyd putting it on with the Wizard of Oz and watching it happen?
I've never cared to try.
Yeah. What's it gonna do? I don't even have any acid.
It's going to blow your mind hole.
Mind hole. Which ear would your mind come out if it blew?
Who's been in here?
Cassie.
Just there's all kinds of new stuff on the table.
I know. I was going to read
You have
mine.
people over too much.
What is it?
One says, "Did you know elephants are the only mammals that can't jump?"
It says that on your table?
Uh-huh.
Who wrote that?
Was it me?
Is it true?
I feel like that's a false statement. I think elephants could jump.
I think they do. How do they get up on those things?
They step,
Well, they put their 2 front feet up there and then they kind of
lift with their front feet.
get up, don't they?
No.
I'd call it a hop.
I bet they can
Alexa,
jump.
can elephants jump? She's not turned on, but maybe our listeners are. Maybe they have an Alexa turned on.
Maybe.
I bet you they could jump if they had to.
Let me look that up. I don't know why we're acting like we don't have access to the entire universe in our hands. Look at the last thing I looked up. Black Main Lion
Like Scar
I was mad that the new Scar is not
doesn't have a black
doesn't
mane.
have black mane.
Have you seen Lion King already?
I saw the trailer.
Oh, is it out?
Mm-mm.
Wow.
The
Comes out
trailer.
next
The
month.
trailer is.
Yeah, but the movie comes out next month, I think.
Can elephants jump? That's the top thing I typed in. Can L, and it said elephants jump. Either it's listening to us.
It's listening.
It is true that adult elephants can't jump,
You need to look it up on YouTube.
but there are other mammals that can't either, like sloths, hippos, rhinos. Although, unlike elephants, hippos and rhinos can have all 4 feet off the ground at the same time when they run.
So that'd be a jump.
No, it's a run. But that's true. That's weird, though. Elephants are the only ones that can't. Well, I guess sloths probably. Oh my gosh, have y'all ever heard of pangolins?
What's a pangolin?
It looks like a dinosaur. I'm glad we're on mammals. It's a mammal. It looks like a dinosaur mixed with a raccoon and a possum, but it's covered in scales that are made from what's fingernails? Collagen? Cartilage?
Cartilage?
No.
It's collagen.
I don't know.
Fingernails, scales, and in Asia they're killing these things and making traditional medicine.
I have seen these before, but I didn't know what they were called.
Oh my gosh, pangolin. I watched a documentary on them, and I'd look down at my phone and I'd hear the lady say, "The pangolins," and I was like, "Penguins? No, pangolins. P-A-N-G something." I don't know how to spell it like precisely. Let me find it. Let me show you a pangolin walking. There's only like 3 in captivity, but they're the most hunted or poached creature on Earth right now.
They look like an anteater with armor to me. That's what they look like.
Yes, they're really weird. Like, they're smart too. One that was born in captivity, it's like going around and opening up the fridge and getting things out.
I see where you crazy humans get your food from.
The world's most trafficked mammal is one you may have never even heard of.
I don't know if I can use any of this audio.
Despite its lizard-like appearance,
They don't even
the
need to use their front legs to
pangolin
walk.
is
'cause their
indeed
tail's so
a
heavy.
mammal. Some pangolins are as small as a house cat, while others are as big as a medium-sized dog. Pangolins are covered in as many as 1,000 scales,
Wow.
which protect them from predators like big cats. When threatened,
That's
a
a
pangolin's
cheetah?
natural
A
defense
leopard?
is to curl up into a ball.
Where's that one where they're running around?
Unfortunately, there's one predator that pangolins aren't able to protect themselves against:
Us.
humans. According to some estimates,
Nobody's
poachers
safe
have
from
hunted
us.
more than
No,
1 million
not even us.
pangolins in the past decade.
Anyway, really sad documentary, but really cool that there's still animals out there that at 33 years old, I'm like, a what? Like, I'm still uneducated on all the animals of the world. I thought I had it pretty figured out.
I mean, I've seen Planet Earth. Come on.
Yeah, they weren't on there.
Yeah, where you at, David Attenborough?
Hey,
Edinburgh?
that's so weird that you said that.
One.
He's got a new one. It's called Airplane. It's on Netflix now.
I know. And
I
it's just
started
like,
watching last night.
it's like, hey, look at how pretty this is. You're ruining it.
Yeah, that's the only thing about all that.
It's nonstop with it. You're ruining it. If we don't stop this, the ice is falling. Look, here's a picture of an ice fall. It's like
a lot of
you mean
videos of ice falling. It's like, give me a break,
the,
man.
the glacier fell in the ocean. Oh my goodness.
Carrie started getting upset. I was like, do you want to sell your Tahoe? It's like, no.
You want a Prius? Trade that Tahoe in for a Prius.
It's like, how do you think we're causing that? I just don't believe in it.
I think it's arrogant to think that humans could
Yeah.
mess with this earth as big as it is.
I'm sure we have a small impact, but no, not on the level that all these.
We've only been like recording weather for a few hundred years.
Yeah.
And how old is the world? Like trillions of years?
But humans have only been on Earth, 5,000 years or something like that?
I don't know.
It's,
I'm
it's,
not a
not, it's
mathematician.
like a blimp, or like this little blip in there.
Yeah.
But at the rate we're growing, though, that is kind of scary.
Well, humans are kind of like a parasite, though. Like, we take away and we don't give anything back.
I poop. Fertilizer. This is a
D-
feces piece.
What does any other, what do animals give back?
Well, I mean, they live in an ecosystem where it's all circular.
Me too.
What ecosystem do we live in? Nothing eats us. We don't provide sustenance for anything.
I mean, I don't eat horses or like lions or zebras
But would you though?
or pangolins,
Pangolin?
They do eat them raw.
danglins.
They eat the babies raw. It's a delicacy.
Really?
Do we need to go back to basic science class? Let me pull like ecosystem diagram. Like all the animals that live in the woods, they're all part of an ecosystem, and one hunts, and whatever it leaves behind, the bugs eat, and then it goes into the ground, and
Me
blah, blah,
too.
blah.
No,
Yeah,
that
the worms
put me
in
in
your
a
body when you
box.
die. Trust me.
Most
sure?
people go in vaults nowadays, though, for whatever reason.
I want to be buried in a safe.
I want to be burnt,
Yeah, just cremate me.
I'm gonna
Cast me to the
buy
wind.
and then somebody make some coffee out of me.
What? You know Carrie loves coffee. You want to try this, Pat? It's light roast. You got it in K cups? I guess they're P cups at this point.
Pea cups.
It's a little gross. I wouldn't drink you
Good.
unless you were Kool-Aid. What if he was sweet?
It's gonna add a lot of sugar to it.
Yeah, you'd be a sports drink. Just delicious. Too bad there wasn't more of him. I'm gonna run out. I only got like 3 gallons out of a whole pat.
Oh man. We need a sports update.
It's a dark turn.
Yeah, that's why I'm trying to save it.
Oh, can we go to sports?
Yes.
Well, you know what to do.
Click.
Can you believe that Auburn game? What if we just came
Auburn
out
got
of it?
robbed.
Yeah, but that's what an Alabama fan would say too. War Eagle.
They're so stupid.
Yeah. But that's the Final Four. That's how it goes. Like March Madness. You never know.
But it was in April.
What if we came out of that sports intro
when it
just screaming
starts.
about sports?
Yeah.
Super calm and come in like, I know, man, I can't believe it.
What the hell?
It was messed up.
All right, which call did you like the least?
I didn't see the double dribble in real time, but I saw it later after they pointed it out to me.
You know which one I thought, after looking back, there's 0.6 seconds, and they inbound it and sling it down the court, and that guy throws it to the other guy like he was doing the alley-oop.
Mm-hmm.
But the refs didn't know that he was doing an alley-oop. That could have been a shot, and that other player basically knocked him down as he slung the ball towards the rim.
I didn't even notice that.
That's the one that I was
guess I
like-
was too mad at that point.
Yeah, I didn't notice either. I watched it later online and saw it. I was like, oh my God, the double dribble, that's bad enough. Okay, you missed a call, but you didn't call a lot of things.
No, I think it was a foul, but I'm not trying to.
They've been playing like that all night.
Yeah, they let him play all night, and it's like a well-known thing in just about all sports that you don't really just call a foul at the end of the game like that.
Yeah, for sure.
It's not right.
Especially when you hadn't called any all game.
Yeah.
No, if you're gonna let
Yeah.
them play to the end.
We're so professional. Sports analysis.
It was a bad beat for sure.
Tiger Woods just won.
Tiger Woods just won the Masters, but hey, before we get off the Final Four,
What?
there was this guy who bet Texas Tech to win the national championship. You hear about this?
Yes. How
So-
much did he spend on it?
So,
Why'd you bring-
$1,500 bet for Texas Tech to win it all. Right before the Final Four, apparently there's this thing now where they'll buy your bet back.
Yeah.
So he could have either taken. Now this is before the Final Four, so it's kind of rough because we all know the outcome now.
Yeah.
But he could have either take $65,000 before the Final Four,
Uh-huh.
or $300,000 if they won the championship.
Did you also hear that someone tried to buy it?
That was what I'm talking about, right?
No, that's the company they were trying to buy it back.
Oh, so some individual tried
like
to
a
buy it from him?
celebrity. I can't remember who it was. Offered him $150,000 for it.
Oh, I'd have been like, okay,
I would have took the 65.
yeah.
Me too. But I definitely would have taken the 150.
Oh yeah. So did he do it? I don't know.
No, he didn't. But that's not the only one he bet on either. Like he bet on several teams supposedly.
Wow.
I think Virginia. No, not Virginia. someone else that was in the Elite Eight. Like he had 2 teams. That Texas Tech was one, and the other one.
But yeah, definitely take the 65 before 2 more. You got to win 2 more games.
Oh my gosh, I would have taken a lot less.
Yeah.
If just put yourself in Auburn's situation, like we were for Auburn.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have bet anybody $100 that Auburn was going to finish the Final Four.
I've been doing brackets since like I think junior high, and I think 1 year I picked the winner. That was it. Yeah.
I never have.
Just pick number ones.
Well, I think I picked Duke. That's always been my go-to. But
Yeah. I did that last year. I picked number 1s last year, and then Virginia made history by getting beat by a 16 seed. Then they won this year. So
We should have seen that coming.
yeah.
and then there was that year that I think it was Gonzaga or something, or St. John's came through and made it all the way to the end. You're like, where'd you guys come from? Like, what?
Yeah.
Some team you never heard of, like Auburn.
Yeah. Or Wisconsin. Wisconsin basketball.
Those little Badgers.
But yeah, so Tiger just won the Masters. He hasn't won the Masters since 2005. Hasn't won a major championship since 2008.
Excellence.
That's really impressive.
It's fun to be alive to witness excellence.
Yeah.
Well,
What else?
A lot of people don't like him.
LeBron James?
I just do Magic Johnson step down.
Yeah, why'd he do that?
There's lots of theories out there. One of them being that he can't stand LeBron.
Oh, no.
I don't know.
Did you see that Dwayne Wade commercial thing for Budweiser?
No.
It's like a 4-minute video. You should check it out.
What's it about?
Dwayne Wade swapping jerseys with people.
Oh, yeah. He did that all season long, like every game.
Mm-hmm. Well, they had 5 more for him. Get a box of Kleenexes.
5 more jerseys.
Yeah. People that he has helped to change their lives. They were like, I want to give you this. I know it's not much or whatever. It's emotional. He's the best ever.
He's a good dude.
He's a really good guy. LeBron's still the best ever, though.
I think
Kobe's better, but LeBron's the best.
What's
He
that
completely
noise?
ignored Jordan in that.
I don't know who. I never saw Jordan play basketball.
Did you hear Chris Bosh say he was the best basketball player ever?
I don't disagree.
It's kind of that. What is that noise?
What?
It's you, because you just stopped.
What was I doing? You talking about when we're cleaning our mouths? Stop cleaning my mouth.
You don't have to do that.
I wish I had a toothbrush.
A placard,
I
What's
carry
that?
those around with me normally.
What?
Little placard things.
dental
like
stick.
Yeah.
Floss pick thing?
Everyone's got a different name for it.
Placard.
But Chris Bosh, in like one of his interviews, said he was the greatest of all time. And I think it's kind of like same thing you were talking about with rapping. Like you kind of
Yeah.
have that attitude.
Yeah, because he don't have the numbers, does he?
No, not even close. And it's just kind of really funny
I
that
think
he
he's.
said that.
You think he's one of the best bigs of all time?
No,
Who is Pau Gasol?
no, probably Tim Duncan,
Shaq?
Shaq.
The Admiral.
Who's that?
Tim Duncan.
Oh,
Because he went to Navy
oh, I don't know.
in college. Yeah, they call him the Admiral.
Isn't there a Tennessee
Kevin
player?
Garnett.
Kevin Garnett.
And there's probably a bunch of really good bigs before our time.
Yao Ming.
No.
Have you seen the video of Yao Ming and Shaq? Like the first time they played against each other, and Shaq tried to bully him, and Yao Ming was just like shrugging him off, just kind of like holding him back here.
I didn't see that.
I saw all of their threes.
Yeah. Jared sent me a video of all the threes that Shaq and Yao Ming have hit in their career. It was like 4 combined.
What about Karl Malone? He was a 3-shooting son of a bitch.
Yeah.
The mailman
Yeah,
You had to watch out for him.
or the postmaster?
everywhere.
yeah, something like that.
Postmaster general? You gotta be elected to that, I think.
Yeah, you do.
That's weird. That seems like a job you should be good at.
What?
Postmaster general.
It's
Carl Malone's job.
Government
He's the guy
slot.
that has to come out and be like, "We're raising the price of stamps."
We're going up 2 cents. And everybody gets super angry.
Nah, just old people.
This is unbelievable. What do you think they'll be in 100 years from now?
What are they now?
I have no idea.
I don't
I
even
think they're like 47 or something.
They better not be at 47.
It's pretty expensive, isn't it?
Yeah. To send a letter? Most letters I send, if I'm sending a letter, is money anyway.
Good to know.
Not cash. It's like a bill, you know. I think Amelia popped up there and fell straight asleep. Can elephants jump? It is true that adult elephants...
Stop.
Okay.
We're not on that no more.
I didn't know if I needed to reread it.
55.
55 cents.
How much is a stamp right now?
Oh wait, no, this is by weight.
55,
Oh, is it?
50, 15, 35.
You're getting a lot of numbers here.
Yeah.
For a 1 ounce letter, it is 49 cents. It's proposed to be 50. I don't know what that means. Letters with additional ounces, 21 cents. What?
I don't. Yeah, because I know they do it by weight, but I don't know how much one stamp costs.
How much is a forever stamp?
There you go.
Forever stamps are now 55 cents.
All right, so 55.
I think they're maybe charging you a few more cents because it's forever.
Yeah, how long can they possibly keep up with this? 10 years? It'll be 55, so.
I know I've got a book of forever stamps. I've got like 20.
Remember when the stamps would go up and they would sell 1 cent stamps also?
Mm-hmm.
So you could
It's like $10 today.
use up the...
You're 20 forever.
I got them because they're Purple Hearts. So
Okay, sorry.
Save them.
I mean, I don't send very many letters. So, and if I do, I usually go to the post office and I just give it to the lady and then I'll swipe my card and
Yeah.
go on about my business.
What do you think about stamp collections?
So weird.
Think they're valuable?
No,
Yeah.
only to collectors.
Yeah. It's hard to sell something that has the price on it.
Very small. It's a very small market.
It's like, how much will you give me for this stamp? It says 35.
It's like when people sell money, like coins and stuff.
Yeah, that's weird to me.
I know.
I wouldn't give you $1 over $1
Well, if you notice, like people will sell Walmart cards.
for $1.
Like the Walmart card will be like for $100, but they'll sell it for $70.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. It's just what they do. I guess
Stolen.
Who does that?
lots of people.
People sell food stamps too.
Yeah, I bet they do.
Here's $400 worth of food stamps. How much money will you give me?
300,
Yeah.
and then they'll be like, sold.
All right. What y'all got?
Oh,
you
yeah.
know, you know what
Fixing
movie I
to eat
watched
shit.
last night?
You watched a movie?
I did watch a movie.
Was it Highwaymen?
Oh, I did watch Highwaymen, but not last night.
What'd you watch last night?
I watched Shazam!
The new one?
Yeah,
Was it good?
it was good.
Oh man, I didn't know it was out.
Yeah, Shazam stole Bobby G's catchphrase.
Holy moly!
Holy moly!
Does he
That's where
really?
got it
Yeah.
from. Had to be.
No, because he's been doing that way before.
Holy moly! Is that really from Shazam?
I don't know, but he says it quite a bit in that movie.
Does he just say "Holy moly," or does he say it like that?
It's kind of like that.
We're gonna get to the bottom of this, BG.
I got some questions for you.
But
More American history.
I definitely
No,
went
for
into
BG.
it thinking, expecting like a 2 or 3, and I got like a 5. So
You gave it a 5?
yeah,
Wow.
It's a DC.
yeah,
See, now I can't go watch it.
yeah. No, if you do watch it, keep your expectations low, and you'll be
He's doing what we did to him with Captain Marvel.
Yeah.
Because I went into Captain Marvel way up here, and it kind of let me down. So,
Shoot.
Well, that's why we should all go together. Thanks a
Yeah.
lot, Deputy Dave.
Yeah, I didn't get tickets for it.
I didn't think it was something y'all really be into, just because it's DC.
I'll go probably.
And it was kind of a last minute thing, like it just popped into my head, and I was like, hey,
Hey, I know what's out tonight. Shazam!
Shazam!
Let's go see it. Not to be confused with Kazam.
Yes, the Shaq movie.
We done watched the movie, we bout to do some debating. And if it was bad, we gon' say it's bad, it's not hating. And if it was good, we gon' call it good or entertaining. 1 through 6 beers, that is how we do our rating. So sit back, relax, and kick up your feet as the RTB podcast judges movie. And if you got an opinion, you know where you can go stick it. This is our podcast, and you don't have to listen to it.
All right, so The Highwaymen,
Oh, movie reviews.
starring Kevin
Costner.
Sure.
Kevin Costner.
Woodall.
And Woody Harrelson.
Oh, yeah. He was in it.
He was.
It's been a long time since I watched this movie. It was a little slow for me.
Based on a... So when I picked this movie, I did not know it was about Bonnie and Clyde.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Me either.
But
At all.
Based on the story
true
about
murder.
True murder of Bonnie and Clyde. Bunch of assholes.
Yeah.
Did they kill him in the end?
Spoilers.
Did you not watch the movie?
Yeah. Of course.
You go ahead.
I thought it was a little slow. I really like when he picked up Woody Harrelson. He was like, no, I'll find someone else. He's like,
Yeah.
come on, man.
I'm already here.
Yeah.
I'm sober. Or what he say?
Ish.
Right now. Right now I am.
Yeah.
That was a good pickup because then them two together was fun.
I thought they both played their part well.
Mm-hmm.
Because they're old and
I watched one recently with Jeff Bridges and somebody else, but they were both like in the same situation, kind of like Texas Highwaymen or Rangers or something.
Hmm.
And their relationship was funny, kind of like Woody Harrelson and Kevin Costner. It reminded me of it. It was pretty good. Do I got to give my rating now?
no. But based on a movie that you know the ending, I thought it was all right. I thought the ending was really good, and from the pictures at the end of the movie that were the real pictures, I feel like they nailed the ending pretty spot on.
Yeah.
Because they shot them up in their car. But I went 3.5. I mean,
So, what I liked about it is you didn't see Bonnie or Clyde's face until the very
yeah,
end.
I like that too.
And I think they did that on purpose because back in the day, Bonnie and Clyde, they were like folk heroes because they would rob from banks or armored cars or whatever, and they only killed cops. And cops were kind of seen like the government at the time. Which,
Yeah.
I mean, they still are to this day. But those were the only people that were really getting hurt in their crimes. Like, they would never shoot anybody that was in the bank. They wouldn't take money from the people that were in the bank, and then they would take that money and they would put it back into the community. They would spend it at the store, the gas stations.
That's what I will do if you send me money.
Right.
But
I
that,
thought it was weird that all the
Not for profit.
like the public all knew who they were. Like when they were cheering for it, I was like, what? The cops don't even know what they look like.
And they surrounded
Yeah.
the car and
Yeah.
stuff.
well, that was in their hometowns. So that's what
true.
that was the only thing that Kevin Costner's character had picked up on, that they'd always go home.
Right.
And he had tracked them on his map and all this stuff. And I mean, he even outsmarted the federal agents
Yeah.
that were like, oh, we're college educated and we're psychology and blah blah blah. And he's like, okay, they're going home, but they
Yeah.
would never catch them there. So
Right. I really liked that part. I like when they make the main character seem that much better at his job.
oh yeah.
And that all these people are standing around the crime scene and he walks over and finds something and he's like, all right, we got what we need. Let's get out of here.
Yeah, like they knew that she was gonna need the opium stuff because she got shot in the hip, and that's why she was dragging her foot.
She's limping. That's real detective work.
Yeah, it's,
At least in the movie, they make it seem like no one else thought of that. Only
Yeah.
my hero
Yeah.
character.
and I mean, it's probably true. I don't know.
Yeah.
But it could be based off of because I think Kevin Costner's character wrote a book about hunting Bonnie and Clyde, and that could be where that came from. I don't know.
And he would definitely make himself sound
Yeah, obviously. But yeah, I gave it a 3.5. I liked it a lot.
Oh my goodness. I might have to change my score now.
See, that's why I asked everybody to write them down.
I'm just going to keep it the same. Mine's 3.5.
So what's the number?
3.5.
4. We round up, I think. Oh no, we round up to the nearest 0.5, right? Are you doing the math?
I'm trying to.
Are you serious?
I keep typing the wrong buttons.
It's 3.5s. What is there to math? So dumb.
I know that.
Oh. You were joking? No, you had your calculator
I
out, didn't
did at first, but then
Yeah.
you said 3.5.
you? Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, I was going to give it a 4, but...
So, Highwaymen 3.5.
Nice.
I wish we could get a good movie where we get some high scores.
Is Polar still the high score we got?
Yeah. Y'all were new at this.
Yeah.
We were.
I mean,
Let's change the movie rating to 1 through 10.
I'm good with that.
I'm going to
But
get the
let's
highest
not
score.
tell the other two.
They'll give us such low score.
I know. It'll be great.
And they'll be like, why'd you just say 7? We'll be like, don't worry about it.
You just do you over there,
Yeah.
okay?
They're listening.
No. They don't listen no more. They don't care about nothing no more.
They don't love us anymore.
Quitters. The quitters.
But I'm gonna keep on loving you. You know REO Speedwagon?
I've heard that song, but I don't.
Those opening lyrics are wild. If you ever listen to them.
You got a movie?
Yeah. Just be quiet. Let me look up one.
Did you watch that movie I told you to watch?
Which one?
Last Flag Flying.
No.
Have you seen it?
Mm-mm.
It's on Prime. It's pretty good.
Oh, so Game of Thrones tonight.
Yeah, for real.
Yes.
Which I think I have to wait until it comes out before
Yeah.
I can watch it.
I do too. I have to wait. I won't be able to watch it till tomorrow.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna be like blinders on all day.
What do you mean?
Doesn't it have to like go on live TV before we can watch on HBO Go?
Yeah, like 1 minute is all it takes.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Well, really, it's a whole hour.
I know, but 1 minute into the live TV, it's available then.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like you can click it and watch it 1 minute behind the real world.
Okay.
Oh, I'll have to try that.
As far as I know.
I know it got to where I could watch The Walking Dead. Like I had to wait about 30 minutes and then I could watch it, and it would like buffer as it was going. But I've kind of given up on that show too. No.
That one got boring
Is it
to me
still
after a
going?
while.
It's still going. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Rick's gone, but
How many zombies can there be?
Spoiler alert.
I mean he's been gone for like a whole season now.
God grief. How does that
What's that?
God grief?
What's that?
Good God grief.
You want us to go to another topic?
Just be quiet while I look.
Just do upcoming
Can't believe y'all are never prepared.
Netflix movie. I was prepared.
Whatever.
It wasn't my son.
You probably got
my
a
dad.
Prime movie or something
I have a Fire Stick and I can watch anything and everything.
illegally.
Allegedly.
What?
Those are the greatest chips ever. Tostinos. Tossing some money.
Let's do a commercial for them real quick.
Tostinos, Tostinos, salsa verde. That's all, guys.
Let's do it together.
Tostinos, Tostinos, salsa verde.
All right, I found a movie. It's called The Trap.
Oh, tell us about it.
Okay.
I think I just watched it.
Did you?
What is it?
T.I., Mike Epps, Loretta and Devine.
No, but I did see the preview for it.
A man returns home to Atlanta to try to turn around his family's struggling restaurant with the help of a new chicken recipe.
I actually did start this movie. I think I probably fell asleep, but
And it's called The Trap?
The Trap.
are you sure that's what you want to pick?
Yeah, I just found it immediately. It was in trending. It's a rap podcast. We need a rapper movie to watch every now and then.
Okay.
T.I.'s a rapper. A good one, too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll agree.
But he's a jerk on politics.
I like him in Ant-Man.
What?
Yeah.
T.I.'s an Ant-Man?
Yeah.
Are you talking about Anthony Mackie?
No.
I must have missed that.
Pat, are you doing a standing ovation?
Yeah.
Why?
I have an injury.
What happened?
I don't know.
Tell me.
We don't have to get
Is it in your left knee?
It's in my left leg.
My left knee's
From my
hurt.
butt to my knee.
Oh.
And they think it's something in my back. I
I
actually
have
had
the same problem.
I had an MRI done last week.
Do you have spondylolisthesis?
And I haven't got the results yet. But it hurts really bad when I sit. And it's been going on for almost 2 years.
Oh, now you're going to tell me about it?
He plays Dave.
And what does he do?
Ant-Man. He's in both the movies.
He's trying to get his acting career off the ground. T.I. is in Ant-Man.
He was also in American Gangster.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that. Is that good?
Really?
Is that like one of those old ones that I should have already seen a
It's
million
not
times?
that
Denzel
old.
Washington. Yeah, it's only like 2 or 3 years. Maybe
No,
5.
It's probably like 10 years old.
Oh, is it?
That's when Jay-Z released an album called American Gangster.
American Gangster was a great movie.
I'll check it out. You ever seen Godfather?
Yes.
Not all of them, no.
I haven't even seen any of them.
What?
I saw Scarface once.
It's a good
Tony
movie.
Montana, Tony Montana. That's a song, I think.
Call a couple Quellos.
Oh, you
Love me
wanna-
in the morning.
Quaaludes? That's the line you remembered? I can't say remembered.
Member?
Yeah, he's just talking about Michelle Pfeiffer. She's all mad at him. He's like, just gotta call Quellos. She love me in the morning.
Did you know that Michelle Pfeiffer and Mekhi Pfeiffer were different people?
Yes.
Took me a while.
Mekhi Pfeiffer is black.
Yeah, and a dude.
And he was in 8 Mile.
Yeah. Remember that Eminem song?
There's no
This is
Mekhi
real-
Pfeiffer.
Yeah. Real life, there's no Mekhi Pfeiffer. And I was like, this whole time I was thinking Michelle Pfeiffer. I was like, why does he pronounce it like that? Are they married?
No.
Are they related?
No.
Sisters?
Distant cousins.
Okay. Y'all want to hear about my trip?
Yeah.
You got to tell about yours.
Where'd you go?
To the bitch.
The
oh,
bitch.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I missed your daughter's birthday party.
Yeah. You're going to miss a bunch of them, I'm sure.
She missed mine, too.
Did you get her a present?
Huh?
Did you get her a present?
I thought if I said, huh, he would be like, never mind. He just said it so clear.
Should have brought her a shell or something back from the bitch.
We got her a pearl. We found her a pearl and an oyster.
You're always trying to misdirect people, but you're no horrible at it.
Huh? Why'd you say it so clearly after that?
Because I know you didn't. Yeah, 2007 was American Gangster.
Tell her when she's old
Okay,
enough.
I was in Afghanistan. That's why I don't remember.
But you could get her a present or something.
When she's old enough, tell her I got her a present on her second birthday.
Just give her some money or something.
Cassie's gonna hold on to that pearl. It may be worth something. Get it polished and find a pearl dealer.
It looked abnormal.
It wasn't round. That's for sure.
It looked oblong.
No, it's more like a, I don't know,
Oval?
like a basketball with no air in it, but it's just dented on one side.
She got... we had a little party and she got some money. We put it straight into her little 529 college account. And it just makes more money. She's like 2 years old and she's got like $6,000.
You think,
Does it have to be spent on college?
Yeah.
you think they even want to go to college?
I think college is going to be outdated by the time
Yeah.
your kids get older.
I mean, it's actually... We've got it set up where half of it goes to the 529 and half of it goes to like another fund.
Like an IRA or something.
Yeah, where they don't have to spend that half of it on college in case they don't go to college. But if Rosalind gets like a full ride, gets a scholarship, we can take her money and use it for Hazel if Hazel doesn't get a scholarship.
Don't tell her that. She'll be like, that's my money.
I know. Carrie's even said something about that too. It's
She's
like,
like,
really?
I
Like,
want,
don't mention it to her.
I want the Mustang.
No, Carrie's like, well, that's Rosalind's birthday money from when she was growing up. And I was like, well, we can only spend this money for one thing. Like,
So
But don't
what,
is it-
what if neither of them go to college? What if they're like, we're not going? You just lost all that money?
no, you just comes out and you got to pay taxes on it. Where you don't have to pay taxes on it when you use it for college. Which you can use it to
Could
buy
you-
like laptops and books and room and board and
I think books will be
Tuition.
outdated by then too.
hopefully, yeah.
I mean, we're kind of headed that way anyway. Like, kind of the college trend is kind of going down. Trade schools are coming back up. And
Yeah.
Well, a bachelor degree is not as much as it meant anymore.
Tablets are cheap too now. I mean, not
Yeah.
you can spend as much as you want on one, but you can get one pretty decent, pretty
like
cheap.
$100 and
Yeah,
there you
maybe.
go.
Some people could argue, maybe not some people, but I guess you could argue people use more paper with now that we have all this technology.
More paper?
Yeah.
No
Like,
way.
because it's easier for more people to use it to print and like do stuff on paper.
I don't think so.
I don't know.
Everything
I have no stats on it whatsoever.
everything had to be on paper back then.
Yeah.
Now I would say closer to 90% is not.
But think of all the people that can print stuff now that couldn't back then.
They had to.
Hmm?
The ones that were using paper had to print things. They had to.
Yeah, but I mean, like before printers.
Like before trees.
Yeah, like when there was just newspapers and magazines and books, and now you're at home printing Google Maps or whatever. Which
Who
people don't
does
even do
that?
that anymore.
No.
But
It's
just
all, it's
anything.
all on
print.
this. It's all
Yeah.
on your phone.
Do you remember printing off a map for
I
a road
do.
trip or something?
Yeah.
But I don't remember what I did before that.
I had an actual map.
I had an atlas.
I don't think I was driving then.
I had an atlas, and you know what blew my mind the other day thinking about this? I could look at a map from here to Florida, memorize the
Yeah.
turns. You could just be like, all right, I know I have to take a left in Montgomery, and then I have to take a right towards Dothan.
But you
don't-
knew the road numbers.
You remember like 231, you
Yeah.
remember like 85, you remember things like this. And now that's so far from anything I ever have to remember again. So
Yeah.
I think it's gone from my brain. I don't think I could if I wanted to.
And you had to stay focused.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You had to be. You had
Do you
to
remember
look
when
for
you
stuff.
would hit like a big interchange, like there's roads going everywhere, you would turn the radio down?
For sure.
Oh yeah, I still do that.
Every red light. But
Right.
even before I was texting and driving and stuff, YouTube driving, all the things I do now, I would still like get out my CDs and I would flip through them so distractingly. Just, I got a whole book. What am I going to listen to?
While driving with your knee.
Yeah, and it's a big commitment because you put that in. I mean, you could put it in and listen to one song, but at the same time, you're probably going to listen to all the good ones on the album at least, and then change. Now it's like I'll listen to half a song and then press next on my phone. It's crazy.
Maybe we need shorter songs.
What's the future? Oh, they are shorter now. Did you know that? I heard recently that the average song, maybe 10, 20 years ago, the average song was down to 3:10, and now
That was 10, 20 years ago?
3 minutes, 10 seconds.
Wow.
And now, like the 90s and the 2000s, and now it's like, I can't remember if it was 210 or 150.
Wow.
Like
I thought it would be 3 minutes now.
It's crazy short now.
When I was doing my MRI, they let me listen to music.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, what do you want to listen to? I got classic rock, and she named a couple other genres, and I was like, classic rock's good. She's like, all right, you're in here for about 15 minutes. So I was actually sitting there thinking, I was like, all right, that's about 5 songs, you know?
Not a classic rock song. It's like 2.
Yeah,
Maybe.
sometimes, but
Yeah.
on the radio, it's
Yeah.
a little different.
Like,
But yeah, classic rock, when like the guitar will go off or drums will go off for a good 2 minutes, and then
like a November Rain. That song's like 10 minutes long.
Have y'all heard Old Town Road with Billy Ray Cyrus now? He's on the remix.
I've heard some of it. I still haven't heard.
I haven't heard the entire song, but I heard there's lots of people angry about it. Like they're mad.
Why?
Country said he can't come on the charts, you know.
Yeah, they
Like
took it
it's
off
a-
the country charts.
It's a trap song, trap type beat, but it's a country guy. They took him off the country charts. They said, no, we're not going to have that here. And then Billy Ray Cyrus went and got in the studio with him and did a remix. And now, like, what are they going to say to Billy Ray Cyrus? No, you're still not coming in. But I think they let him in now. But it's been number one for weeks on the charts.
And I really think the only reason it's number one is because of the controversy around it. If they hadn't messed with it, it would have.
Yeah, but it
Petered
is
out.
fun to listen to,
Why not
though.
just let him do his thing? Like, what's the big deal?
I don't know.
Did you see Cassie posted a video on Instagram of me doing this on the beach to it? I had no clue she did that until later. I was laying in bed Instagramming for the night, checking things out, and I saw myself, and I nearly scrolled past it, and I went back, and I was, are you kidding me? I didn't even know you were videoing. How's it feel?
That's what she said. How's it feel?
Touche. I do video your entire life and then put it on the internet. Okay. We did. Let's look at my list. We did this. We did this. We did this. Movie reviews done.
Where's your list?
In his head.
Yeah. You didn't see me blink twice? Change pages?
Oh, I did realize while we were doing the Gambler 500, we would have been a lot better off had we had an actual map, because we could have put the map up, marked our points, and then gone that way instead of just GPSing it.
Is it bad service at points?
No, we had plenty of service. It's just you would have been able to better tell, like find better routes to your points, I guess.
Oh, because GPS ain't going to show you the crazy off-road paths
No.
that you guys probably wanted to take.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. They're going to show you the most sensible road. And that is anything but what you wanted to do.
Yeah.
That video did look fun. You guys looked like you had a
I
lot of
still haven't
fun.
watched it. But
Well, you lived it.
I did.
But it's
it
always
was-
fun to watch the video.
Yeah. I watch my own videos often just to remember where I went and what I did.
I listen to our podcast, so.
Yeah, I do too. I've watched the video twice so far of because they videoed our entire trip last weekend.
Oh.
Yeah, it's on the Independence Fund Facebook page.
I want to see it. They should have let me put it together.
The guy that was there videoing the whole thing, like his camera looked a lot like the camera that you carry, but he didn't have the gimbal. Like I asked him about that, and he just kind of looked at me like, "How dare you ask me where my equipment is?"
I don't need that.
Yeah, it's like,
These are my gimbals.
I get steady shots.
Did you listen to Jamie Foxx?
No? What is
Joe
that?
Rogan?
Is that new?
I sent it to you.
Oh, I didn't see it.
You're dumb.
What day was it?
One day last week, I think it was probably the day you were going to the beach.
There you go.
I still sent it to you.
Well, I am not responsible for anything that happened while I was at the beach.
I think you'll like it. It's good.
It rained a lot.
When Kevin Hart Well, Joe Rogan was really good too.
Yeah, I did listen to that one on the way back from the beach because it came out that day, I guess.
You listen to Kevin Hart?
Yeah.
Dude's inspirational, isn't he?
Yeah, I don't know how much of it's true though.
Yeah.
I think he's just trying to do a public press run to apologize for cheating on his wife with those hoes in that hotel room that videoed him.
Hmm?
When was this?
Like a year ago or something. And his whole comedy special on Netflix, he talks about his family and how I did this and I apologize for it. That's between me and her. You know, everything he says feels like he's...
I didn't even know about that.
Yeah, it just feels scripted to me. Which I don't know what you're supposed to do if you want to keep your... I mean, she stayed with him. They stayed together. If he wants to keep that star power that he's got going, he's got to come out and do something. So I guess that's what you're supposed to do. But it just felt a little scripted.
So he hooked up with one hoe?
I think there was two. And they were videoing him from inside a closet or something. And the video released.
Huh.
This was like a year ago or something. He did it was really funny. I mean, it wasn't funny, but he released a public apology immediately. It was more about, listen, this is between me, this is my family, you know, I messed up and it's none of y'all's business and a bunch of stuff. And then on one podcast I listened to, they just kept playing different sad songs in the background over his speech. And I couldn't breathe. I was laughing so hard of the different songs they were thinking of. It was like, how do you think that's a sad song? But when they played it with Kevin talking and apologizing, it just made it so much better. I think they deleted that podcast too because Kevin Hart's powerful.
How much you think them hoes got paid for leaking the video to TMZ?
Oh, I don't know. Does it say?
Well, that's what I'm trying to find right now.
Probably 50,000.
I'd do it for 50.
Do what?
Kevin Hart?
When I said I'd do it for 50, I was like...
It doesn't say.
And I would never have the opportunity, I hope.
If you're like, I'd let him put it in my butt for $1 million, and he pops in the door. I got $1 million right here.
Well, we gotta go.
No.
What else is there? Y'all want to have a chat about?
I don't know. I've just been listening to a lot of like inspirational people
Yeah.
on podcasting.
Think it's fun?
Just trying to change my outlook.
I thought you said you didn't like inspirational actors.
I didn't say I was listening to actors.
Kevin Hart is an actor.
Well, there's other people too. Been listening to.
Did you listen to The Rock? That I sent you?
Yeah, I did. It was not what I thought it would be.
Was it inspirational?
It was better than what I thought it would be. Is what
okay.
I'm saying.
Yeah, so it's pretty good.
Is that the one where he's doing
He's talking to the Lakers.
a halftime
Yeah.
pep talk or pregame?
It's like their summer camp, I think.
Oh, cool.
I'm just tired of people. Everyone's just mean and impatient. And,
Angry.
yeah, I'm just tired of it.
Well, welcome
I know.
to the real world.
Unfortunately,
Everybody's angry.
I'm just
all the
trying
time.
not to be one of those people.
Are you trying to get Carrie to not be one too?
Yeah.
I feel like I'm such a good person, and I'm with Cassie, and I'm driving, and someone pulls out or cuts me off or something, and I'm so in control of my emotions now. I feel like, and she's like, 2 bird fingers go up, reaches over, slams the horn, and I'm like, babe, we're not in a hurry. They didn't do anything to us. Just chill. We're gonna get to where we're going. We might not if I have to get out in traffic and fight this guy because of your temper. But I don't know. She's just so impatient and hateful.
I get really mad driving.
I do too.
I can't help it. But I don't get mad at the people that are in a hurry. I get mad at the people that are just kind of like putting around. Those make me really mad.
I don't know.
I try to be in extreme control of my emotions, because if not, I can just like beat somebody senseless or shoot them.
Yeah, you're a cop. You got to be in control.
Yeah.
You're probably more in control than me. I still have moments where I look in the mirror after I just threw something and I go, did you do that?
What are we gonna do when Deputy Dave's like on a viral video?
For killing someone?
Just like done something.
Oh, I have people video me all the time, but I usually take like the wind out of their sails, because my body cam, as soon as I put my Tahoe in park, my
Yeah.
body cam goes on, and I'll walk up to them and be like, "You're recording me? Been recording you from the beginning." Like, just do something stupid, and they'll be like, and they'll put their phone down or whatever.
But they can record you, right?
Yeah, they can. Like, it doesn't bother me.
I would have jokes ready. I guess you get in trouble for being unprofessional.
It depends on the city. Like if they're being super assholes, then I'm usually the opposite. Like I'll be funny with them.
Yeah,
or,
give them something to show all their friends.
Yeah, or if they're being huge smart asses, like I'll just do something to scare them. And they're like, oh, okay. It just depends. Like what's going on. My favorite ones are the people who are giant assholes and they're yelling and screaming and cussing, and then I do something to just like make them like smirk a little bit, and you can tell like it's over from there, because you can't go from being super angry to like giggling a little bit back to super angry. Like, it's over.
I kind of wanted to film the last time a cop pulled me over, but I just got nervous and kept my phone down.
That's one of those things. Just be careful when you do it, because you might run into somebody who is a giant asshole, and there's all kinds of things that you can get tickets for or whatever. If they feel like writing you up, there's really nothing you can do about it. It's like go to court.
Right. Or also, I just don't like the idea of get the wrong person in a very high tension job, you know, and they're walking up to my car and you see me doing this. Like if I did that and I didn't even mean to, I just went like this, that looks so much like a pistol. Mm-hmm. And I just wanted to get my phone out and point it this way, and I'm moving fast so I can record the whole conversation. No, that's kind of suspect.
Yeah.
Flipping, trying to get your phone open and look, you know, the cop doesn't know what you're doing. Bam. Yeah.
And he's probably going to be justified.
Yeah.
Especially if he's got a body cam and it shows you doing all this crazy shit.
Yeah. That's why I was in the middle of a tape measure pencil knife when I got pulled over last, and I really wanted to set the phone. I had the tripod hanging, suction cup to the dash, and I really wanted to turn it on and go, but she was already coming, and I just put my hands on the wheel. Hey, how's it going? I know. Tags expired. I know.
I was listening.
I'm dumb. It's been 6 months. I should have did it. My wife hates me. She did it hers, not mine.
We're not friends today.
What else?
It's a big week this week.
You didn't even let me say anything about my trip.
Palm Sunday.
Palm Sunday.
Today.
Yeah, what is this? You told me a little about this last time.
We told you what it was.
I know, but I didn't listen. And then when on the podcast, I was like, you should have asked more questions.
It's when Jesus is coming to Jerusalem.
Where was he, though?
He was just doing his thing, traveling around,
out in the desert,
doing miracles.
Yeah.
He came to Jerusalem, and the kids were celebrating his entrance into Jerusalem.
Was it Palm Sunday was right before the Last Supper, right?
Yeah, that's Thursday night.
Yeah.
Y'all want to have his Last Supper party?
It's a big deal, man.
What do y'all do?
I mean,
we don't do anything. The Jewish people do. They have Passover.
Oh.
No, that's from before.
No, not Jewish people. Jewish people don't really have anything to do with Jesus.
Jesus was Jewish, though.
I know, but they don't think he was the Messiah.
Yeah.
They're still waiting on him.
So today's Palm Sunday.
Muslims
Tomorrow's
recognize
Tax Day.
Jesus as a prophet, though.
Sunday was Palm Sunday. If you can palm a basketball, good for you. Monday was Tax Day. Today is the day after Tax Day. Super sad. Friday is Good Friday, whatever that means.
That's when Jesus was crucified.
Saturday is
Holy Saturday.
Passover. That's like another basketball term. And
Is
Sunday
Saturday
is Easter.
Passover?
That's what it says.
That doesn't seem right. Maybe it is. But that's a Jewish thing. They have Passover dinner. But also, I thought Passover was from the Old Testament, when all the like firstborn males or something were supposed to die, and if you put the lamb's blood on your door, the spirit would pass your house by and not kill your children.
What?
Passover. What? Well, Jewish people are more about Old Testament than New Testament because they don't think Jesus was the one.
What is a testament?
The books of the Bible, I guess.
I know, but how can I use it in a sentence?
Let me hear your testament.
Oh, so it's like someone's accounting of a situation.
Yeah, I think so.
Testify. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
I'm going to court to testament. See if it tastes good. Get it?
What?
Testament.
Yeah, Passover, it's from the story of the Exodus, where God freed the Israelites from slavery in Egyptian.
Egyptian?
From the Egyptians, yeah.
Oh.
Because it was the Jews that built the pyramids.
It's funny, and the last time we talked about Palm Sunday, you said that it was about Jesus riding into Jerusalem on his donkey. You were right.
I told you.
I knew what it was. I knew it was about him coming to Jerusalem, but I didn't know about him riding the donkey until today when I went to church.
And they laid the palm fronds down, and
do you know why?
So
Ants.
Because they didn't have carpet or something. I don't
No,
know.
it's from what I was told. If you're riding a horse into another country, it's like considered a
Act of war.
yes.
Oh.
So if he was riding a horse into there, it would, because he's like the king.
Yeah.
If he was riding the horse into there, they would have considered it like a
Act of war.
of aggression.
Yeah.
So he got on that donkey.
So he got on the donkey and he was like, they'll see this
Come in
as
peace.
I come in peace.
Yeah.
I know
And then they
that.
crucified him.
I know that when
Jerks.
Romans.
Should have rode that horse after all.
when Guy de Lucion was captured, they put him on a donkey and made him ride it backwards to make fun of the Christians during the Crusades.
How does a donkey ride backwards?
No, he was facing.
Oh.
No, you ride the donkey back.
Yeah, you ride the donkey backwards.
I imagined that, but then I imagined the donkey backing up
Back it up.
so he could see where he was going.
Poor donkey. Made him walk backwards.
I don't know if donkeys can back up that good. I guess they can. That's what you take in the Grand Canyon, right?
Yeah, burrows.
Would you ever do that?
We did.
No, I mean on a donkey.
What?
Go into the Grand Canyon.
Into it?
Yeah.
No.
Donkeys take you down a trail to the bottom.
No.
Yeah, they do.
Oh, well, I'm saying no, I wouldn't do it.
Would you?
I would, yeah.
Why?
I'll ride a donkey. I ain't scared.
Haven't you ever seen Triple Frontier?
Yeah. That was just one donkey. They had like 7.
Yeah, but what if you were on it and it wasn't
I'm not
just...
going to be that one. I didn't make it this far in life by being that lower 90%.
You're just so confident that your donkey's not going to be the one.
Hey,
You gotta
So-
put your confidence into your
Look,
ass.
I was talking to one of my buddies at this event.
I
and,
can leave it.
And he's missing an arm, all right? And he comes up to me and he goes, dude, you're the luckiest son of a bitch I've ever met. He's like, let's go to Tunica. I'm like, I only gamble with my life, man. He goes, no kidding. Because, I was in a lot of explosions. And
Yeah.
I still got all my stuff.
Yeah.
These guys, like, they were in one.
Mm.
They're missing all kinds of things. So,
Weren't you buried
I was for 2 hours.
from an explosion?
So the guy drove. So we had rooms in our fire base.
Can we make a whole podcast about that conversation?
We probably could.
I think that'd be so cool.
But I was in my room, and the guy drove the car bomb right into the wall of my room and detonated it, and the whole building came down on top of me.
God.
I remember you were still overseas, and Evan told me about it.
It's pretty crazy. But I turned out okay.
Yeah.
I'm still here.
I don't know.
Well,
I'm going to get you a real psychologist.
I've talked to several.
I'm going to be one day.
Okay.
I want to get a degree in law and psychology. And
2
then,
degrees?
yeah,
What's the law for?
I don't know yet. But it's going to be smart and get a couple billboards.
You should do like real estate law.
Call me, Alabama.
Your house been hit by a tornado? Call me, Alabama.
And then talk to them about it.
Yeah.
Shrink them.
Oh, talk about the trauma that ensued
See?
after. Yeah.
See? I will be recommended by many and selected by the few. The proud.
The Marines.
Yeah. I wondered where I was going with that. Full circle, back to David was in the Army.
That's right.
Nope.
What I was going to say is, I'm listening. Y'all ever watch Frasier?
Yes.
Cassie said, I can't believe you never say I'm listening. Like, we don't have callers.
I wish we did.
Yes.
How do we get live?
How do we do that?
Y'all are too dirty for live.
Hey, we got a new country, didn't we?
Yeah.
France.
Oh, yeah, France.
Oh.
France, don't listen to this. I don't want you as a country.
Why?
The French are... What are they, dude?
French fries, French toast.
Well, so if it wasn't for the French, we probably wouldn't exist because they came to our rescue. Well,
know.
maybe not our rescue, but
They backed us in the American Revolution.
yeah.
So we owe them everything. But now they're just a bunch of French fry eaters.
Yeah.
No, that's
So are
us.
we.
That's still us. All right, friends, keep on listening. Who cares? We love you. Come to North Alabama and see if we don't.
They're having a lot of garbage men start
Hospitality,
fires over
yeah.
there
Oh my gosh.
from their riots and
It's
stuff.
been a while since we had a garbage update.
Scenario. Let me paint the scene. It's Tuesday on my street, 5 a.m. Sun coming up. I'm still dead asleep till I hear the squeak. Garbage truck on its way to me. I forgot to take the can to the curb. I'm panicking. It's pouring rain. I'm running across my yard and just boxers waving, trying to get the truck to stop, but it is not braking. Neighbors looking at me crazy. Basically, I'm doing jumping jacks, center of the road. I bet this is entertaining. Then, when I thought it couldn't get any worse, I see the truck stop and put it in reverse.
To be continued.
Hold on. How do you make it that far off of memory? You can't finish it.
I don't trust my phone anymore because I made commercials on here, and then it just got rid of them.
You did?
Yeah.
I thought about that, but I couldn't think of anything to do.
Okay. Neighbors looking at me crazy. Basically, I'm doing jumping jacks center of the road. I bet this is entertaining. Then, just when I thought this can't get any worse, I see the truck stop and put it in reverse. Man, this can't be real life. Feels like a dream. And my alarm goes off. I missed another week. That would have been much better if I'd remembered it all.
You can cut it.
Nah. What'd you say?
I said I made
You
two.
made
I made two commercials, and my phone just got rid of them.
It's because you don't have an iPhone.
Text them to the group
no.
next time, immediately.
That's what I need to do.
And then we'll have them, and I'll be able to rehearse my lines.
Yeah.
Really?
You don't say. Tell me more.
Tell me more, Cuffs.
The only thing I could think of was to do a commercial about guns. Just like guns.
Just selling guns.
Just like,
Selling the idea of guns.
yeah, protection and stuff. And just being real corny about it, though.
Mm-hmm.
It's got AI built right into it. It'll shoot the bad guy for you. You ain't got to do nothing. Just look at it.
And then the very next commercial is an anti-gun commercial. We say all the people don't kill people, guns do.
Just look at how aggressive it is. You can tell it's watching you as soon as you walk into the room. It just wants to shoot you.
And kids are like magnets to guns. They're gonna run and get your gun immediately and shoot you with it or themselves.
Yes.
Millie's ruining herself over there. Doing flips.
I don't know what she's doing. Is she having a stroke?
She just woke up.
Oh,
Just having a good stretch.
Okay.
Wiping her eyes out. Mildred, you're a famous dog.
Anybody want to shoot some ball?
Yeah,
Sure.
let's call it.
What's our movie? The Trap.
The Trap
It's T.I.
with T.I. and Serpent Temper.
Different temper.
Flurperpeters and someone divine. Yep. Thanks for listening.
Be kind, people.
Rewind.
Be kind.
That was the
Patient.
greatest statement ever.
Be kind.
Just say that, and then I'll rewind the podcast. Thanks for listening. We hope you enjoyed it as much as we enjoyed saying it. That didn't come out right. Follow or friend us on Facebook at Rock the Beat Podcast. Follow us on Twitter at RTBPod, RTBPOD. That's at RTBPOD. Send us emails. Let us know where you're listening from at rtbpod@gmail.com. That's
Go ahead
at,
and
at
start-
symbol.
Type that in right now in your phone and send us an email. Right now.
rtbpod@gmail.com. I don't know why we don't have why couldn't it be at rtb.com? We need to get a domain.
Especially that guy from France.
France?
Yeah, we need an email from that guy from France. You hear me?
You know who it is, don't you?
No.
I do.
Great.
Who do you know in France? Oh,
Never
damn.
mind.
He is over there, isn't he?
Or Italy, I can't remember.
I think he's in Italy. Yeah.
But Italy's a city in France, right?
Nope.
No.
Thanks for listening.
Drugs are retarded. Don't get started.
You've been listening to the podcast, now it's over. I wrote this here just so we could have closure. RTB took you on an odyssey as we hit it at the bar like a walk-off homer. This is the end, this is the end. If you still listening, you can probably turn it off now. Unless you're looking for these outro bars, then I'ma go hard till the neighbors call the cops. And I gotta tell them, hey, I know Deputy Dave and Bobby G say, let Resto Quozo play. You've been listening to the podcast, now it's over. I told you, turn it off, but you're still here. I suppose I can keep putting flows in your ears till you're bleeding out your nose or until you can't hear. I suppose I should let you know about the email, rtbpod@gmail. Hit us up, let us know if you think we failed. Tell us why, don't leave out a single detail, cause we need the criticism, we need you to tell us when we need to do it different. Just bring it to our attention. You know our minds been living in different dimensions, and it might be time to bend and switch up the rhythm. I don't know, I can't say. It's all I wrote for the outro, so hey, thanks for listening, and this is goodbye. And I hate to say this every time, but subscribe.
You win. Perfect.